Hey everyone, Enra Silver here, and welcome back to another episode of GlitchSlapped by Enra. In today's episode, we're going to go over some more GlitchStack of the Day tweets. So without further ado, let's get this Christmas episode going. The first GlitchStack I'm going to cover consists of 8 marine shelters, 8 raised platform alloy roofs, 4 meteorological spinners, and a light fissure. To make this, you'll need to start with 2 small floor panels glitched onto the same point at a 45-degree angle to each other, aka an 8-sided circle, plus a 4-sided light box built on the same center point. If you're unsure of how to make either of these, I'm linking a quick tutorial by Beeblebum on circles, and a previous episode of GlitchSlapped where I review light boxes. Once this is set up, pick a starting point on the circle, green stated doorway, and hit L1 and R1 to glitch in a frontage. This is the Adjacency Glitch. Now select the marine shelter from your menu, press triangle and square to store it in your wire cache, and then put your cursor on a small panel and press R1 to copy it. Green state the panel off the same side the frontage is on, and press triangle and R2 to glitch in the marine shelter. This is called the Universal Adjacency Glitch. The shelter is going to come in with its door parallel to the circle on the small floor snap point. The problem is there aren't any markings on the small floors to differentiate one side from another. If your shelter comes in with its doorway pointing inward, you simply need to redo the glitch, but make sure to rotate the panel. Lately, I've started using light panels in place of small panels, since the light panels have the line on the top to help you know orientation. Once the marine shelter is in place, snap a raised platform alloy roof onto the frontage, spin it so the post is onto the outside, and place it. Repeat the same steps all the way around the circle. Now select the meteorological spinners from the menu, press triangle to go to the wire menu, put your cursor over one of the light box connectors, and press triangle and R2 to glitch the spinner onto that point. This is the wire glitch. Repeat on each of the light box connection points, and then wire glitch a light fissure onto your original connection point, and you're done. The next glitch stack consists of 3 electromagnetic jennies, 8 ladders, 2 short-range teleporters, and 2 electronic cloaking devices. Before Frontiers released, the ladders would simply snap to the standard floors, but Frontiers removed those snap points. I was watching a live stream by Beeblebum where he was using Universal Adjacency to build the ladder tubes. If you're not subscribed to Beeblebum, you need to do so now. I'm linking him on screen. Start with a floor. Then on your sizing station, stack up 3 short walls and play around with size using Universal Adjacency to get an EMG that's just slightly taller than the 3 walls. Move back over to the floor panel, place another floor behind it, and stack up 6 short walls and snap floors halfway and at the top. Now copy the small electromagnetic jenny you made a minute ago and green state it, place it on the center of the top floor. Delete the floor and repeat twice more. Now delete the short walls and snap 2 walls in their place. Select the ladder from your menu and use Universal Adjacency to glitch it in place of a floor panel. Repeat 3 more times, rotating the floor 90 degrees each time, and now you have a ladder tube. Repeat these steps 4 times, 1 wall height above. Now pick the short-range teleporter from the menu and use Universal Adjacency to glitch it in instead of a floor panel in the same spots as the ladders. Now delete the walls, stack up 2 short walls, and then place a full wall on top of them. Select the electronic cloaking device from the menu and use Universal Adjacency to place it instead of a floor off the top of the second short wall. Repeat off the top of the full wall, and you're done. The next glitch stack consists of 8 large wedges and a light fissure. Start with 2 floor panels glitched onto the same point at a 45-degree angle to each other, again, aka an 8-sided circle. Extend the circle out 1 panel. Pick a panel and off the outside edge, green state a paving and adjacency glitch to the small paving. Snap 2 more small pavings off the first, delete the original floor panel and 2 inner small pavings. Green state and place a new floor panel off the inner edge of the last small paving and place 1 more inward. Delete the outside panel and small paving and repeat all the way around the circle. Now snap a raised small paving to the outside of the circle, select the large wedge from the menu, store it in your wire cache, copy the raised small paver, green state it on the inside of the circle, and glitch in the large wedge. The wedge comes in parallel to the circle on the snap point, but again, we have the issue with no markings on the raised small paving, so you'll have to play around with it until you get the right orientation on the wedge. Repeat all the way around the circle, and finish by wire glitching a light fissure on the original connection point. Notice the merge on the wedges. By doing the micro adjustment at the beginning, I was able to get the merge practically perfect. Next GlitchStack consists of 16 glass corridors, 16 underwater doors, and 2 light fissures. Start with a 16-sided circle of small panels. If you're unsure of how to make a 16-sided circle, I'll drop a card to Beeblebum's circle tutorial again. Now pick a doorway from the menu, doesn't matter what material, green state it on an edge and adjacency glitch to a frontage. Repeat all the way around the circle. Now simply snap glass corridors to each frontage all the way around the circle. Now place a hollow door on top of the stack to copy. Select the underwater door from the menu and store it in your wire cache. Copy the hollow door green stated on the end of one of the corridors and use universal adjacency to glitch in the underwater door. Repeat all the way around the circle. Now wire glitch a light fissure onto the original connection point. Delete the frontages, move underneath the structure, and glitch a second light fissure off the bottom of the original small floor. Delete the floor, and you're done. This next glitch stack consists of 8 exocraft summoning stations, 4 Trollo tulips, and an igneous drop. Start with an 8-sided circle and extend it out 1 panel. Place a raised small paving on an outside edge and delete the center panels. Select the wedge from the menu and store it in the wire cache. Copy the raised small paver and use universal adjacency to glitch wedges at each spot on the inner circle. Now select an exocraft summoning station from the menu, store it in your wire cache, and copy a pre-shrunk wire. Place one tip of the wire anywhere on the wedge and drag the free end to the center of the design on the top of the wedge. Press triangle and R2 to glitch the summoning station instead of the wire. This is the wired resize glitch. Repeat all the way around the circle. Now you need to set up a 4-sided light box on the original connection point. Once this is done, wire glitch a Trollo tulip onto each of the connectors. Finish by wire glitching an igneous drop onto the original connection point. The next to last glitch stack in this episode came from GeckoGT, a phenomenal builder. I'm linking his channel now. Currently, this is my favorite way to make windows, and it consists of 2 stone arches, a stone small wall, and a timber-framed glass floor. Start with a floor panel and place a raised small paver off one side. Pick the cube from the menu stored in your wire cache and use a universal adjacency to glitch with the small paver to place it on the edge of the floor. Drop the cube down 1 and place a pyramid on the panel. Use universal adjacency to switch the pyramid to the raised small paver off the side of the cube under the floor panel. Now stack up a full wall and 3 short walls off the same side of the floor as the paver and place a floor at the top. Delete the walls and now flip over the bottom panel. I do this by centering a light panel off the front of the floor panel with the lightning bolt of the connection point facing away from the panel. Pick the small wall from the menu, green stated on the edge of the light floor closest to the floor panel, and press triangle and R2 to store the small wall and switch to a wire. This is the reverse wire glitch. One end of the wire will be attached at the middle of the piece you had active. Attach the other end to the light floor. Place a short wall on one side of the floor panel, delete the floor panel, and reverse wire glitch, attaching the wire to the point started by the reverse wire glitch on the small wall. Delete the light panel and the first wire placed. Wire glitch a floor onto the connection point. It should come in upside down. Snap an upside down stone arch to it. Drop the upper floor down 1 more short wall and snap a stone arch off the bottom of it so that it overlaps with the upside down one. Now we use the raised small paving we placed earlier to place a timber framed glass floor vertically merged into the arches. Place a short wall on top and you're done. The last glitch stack I'll cover today was from DG2, an amazing builder and Cafe 42 founder. It consists of a galactic trade terminal, a cartwheel, a holographic globe, and is my current favorite way to mount galactic trade terminals. Start with a timber wall as small as you can make it. Place it centered on a full-size wall, then delete the wall. Now pick the cartwheel from the menu and wire glitch it to the side of a wall. Now when you copy the cartwheel, it stays in the vertical orientation. Place it on the miniature wall and size it up until it's the size of a normal wall. Here I place a cartwheel at the correct size off to the side in case I screw anything up. Now copy a galactic trade terminal. It should snap to the miniature wall. If the cartwheel was off center, it would be obvious here, but since it looks good, I can delete the backup cartwheel off to the side. Now I wire glitch a hollow globe onto the hub of the wheel and voila! You've got one kick-ass galactic trade terminal. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of GlitchSlapped by Enra. Thank you so much for watching. If you found something useful, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 200 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm releasing this video on Christmas Day, so I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.